Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy Thursday, forgot what day it was. I hope you're all having a good week. I hope you're excited for a brand new speed build today, and we are working on an apartment in San Myshuno, which comes with a City Living expansion pack, and we are working on a build for a family of 15. Yes, we're crazy. In celebration of my most popular video on my channel, which is nearly at 54,000 views, which is insane. I just wanted to do something similar to that because I love that apartment and I thought we would do it today. So we are building for a single mum and 14 daughters. Again, this apartment is teeny tiny in comparison to the other apartment we did, so it's a little bit of a struggle to fit that many people in. However, we did it. I really like this apartment. I think that the living space is really cute. I'm really enjoying this kind of like open plan, sort of like sectioned off little kitchen area. I think it's really cute and I've used it quite a lot recently, in case you couldn't tell, this last week at least. So we are on a roll with that. We are still carrying on with that because I really enjoy it, so that's what we're doing. But if you're new to my channel or just haven't been up to date on my recent videos, then we are currently working on a save file, which is an ongoing project. Obviously it'll take some time, but it will be done at some point in the future. But I'm really enjoying it. I think it's a really fun project, but it is a very complex project. So we are building a residential rental, a massive apartment block essentially, but it will be uploaded as a residential rental for you guys to use. But the entire building will be uploaded as I go along. Currently it isn't on the gallery, and I have got a couple of questions of like, oh, I can't find this build. Yes, because it won't be uploaded as a room, it'll be uploaded as an entire apartment block. So it will be uploaded, just not yet because I haven't finished it. So I am currently just working on the living space. As you can see, I think the colour scheme of this turned out really well. Obviously I just love the colours. I always tend to use this sort of like wooden floor colour in all of my apartments. I think it came with businesses and hobbies, to be honest, which was quite nice to have a little bit of a change because I was using the same flooring for goodness knows how long. I think it was from cottage living, I think. But then obviously we've got this different one now, so that is my new favourite. But I really like the colour scheme. I think it turned out really nice. I love the fact that we've got these like brown tones with pink and blue. I just think it ties in really nicely together, so I did decide to go for a very clean look, I suppose. I really love the sofa. I can't remember which pack it's from. I think it's what's it called? Cozy Kitsch or Kitsch? Did I just say the same thing twice? I think that's the kit, but I can't pronounce it, so I'm not going to. But yeah, the colour scheme of the sofas in that particular pack are just gorgeous, so I do tend to use them quite a lot. Also, in case you couldn't tell, I've used them in pretty much every single build, those particular sofas, or the ones from Parenthood, which are my equal favourites, but there's less colour selection on those, so I think these might take the win. But yes, we're just adding in some kitchen clutter because kitchen clutter is my favourite thing, and that is the most popular video on my channel now, so a big thank you to everyone who has watched, subscribed, liked, commented from that video. I appreciate you. Welcome into the chaos. I honestly can't believe we've got nearly 54,000 views. That is insane. The fact that I got nearly 2 million views overall is mind-boggling, and the fact that that many people have listened to me talk is also kind of terrifying. But you know, there is positives as well, and hopefully being a positive influence in the Sims community or just in general is always a plus. And a couple of people have said that I've inspired them to build lately or to start their channels, so a huge thank you to those people, and I really hope it's going well for you. And like I always say, if you guys ever need any help starting off or just with anything Sims related or not Sims related, I'm always here for you guys. I've had a couple of people, like I said, reach out saying that they wanted to start a channel and they were thinking about giving up on it, but then they heard my video and it inspired them to carry on, so that's literally why I do what I do. It's such a nice thing to have in your life, and I think life can be really complicated sometimes, and it's really nice just to have nice people say nice things. And especially when you are working really hard and doing your best at, you know, putting out content, and it doesn't always go to plan, you know, these things don't always work out, but I'm really lucky that it has worked out as well as it has for me. So I'm just very grateful. I know I've got a long way to go, but I think it's really important to celebrate every little win along the way. So yes, I also realised that I've gained over 300 subscribers in the last 20 days. So that is crazy. Thank you to everyone who's new here, and thank you to everyone who stuck around from the beginning. Wherever you've joined in the journey, I hope that you're enjoying my content, and I really hope you're looking forward to the save file, because I'm super excited about it, and it's something that I've wanted to do for literally years. So the fact that I'm like in the process of making one is just, it's so fun. However, there are times when inspiration is lacking, because you do something so consistently that you kind of, it becomes like a pattern and you start making the same sort of things. So that's why I try and break up my content a little bit, because when you make family homes all the time, or when you make apartments all the time, it kind of just like combines into one, and they kind of start looking the same, which I really don't want to happen. I know my apartments are quite similar, but that's what you guys seem to enjoy, so I know they kind of run along the same theme with like a lot of kids and a single parent, but that's what seems to do well. You guys seem to enjoy it, so I keep that the same. But when it comes to my like overall builds, I want a variety, because I think it's really important to have a bit of variation. So I am working on family home builds off camera. I have filmed some of them, of course. I probably will film all of them. I have restarted this save, I don't know how many times, but I'm really trying to stick to it this time. But we are on a good roll with it at the moment. Obviously the apartments are kind of where my focus lies, because I do them every single day, whereas family homes I'm not always building every day, because I do work on my legacy gameplay as well, which is for my Instagram account, and I do reels over there if you guys haven't already seen. So yes, and over there I've had 160,000 views on one of my recent reels, so again, huge thank you to everyone who's watched or followed me over there. That's just insane. So just a huge thank you to everyone for being so supportive. I think I went through a really rough patch in the YouTube Sims world, where they're very, very nasty people, but we've kind of, I don't know where they've gone, but they're not here anymore, so that's always a plus. I think, you know, there's always going to be negative people, and you just kind of have to suppress them as best as you can, because bringing them to the surface just won't benefit you in any way. I think it's always good to be like true to yourself, but not let others into your little bubble. The way I like to look at it is like, I have different tiers in my mind of like who I think are top tier people, and then second tier, and then like anything from there down is like, they're not that important, you know? So like my top tier would be like my fiance and my parents and like my nan, and then like second would be my actual friends, you know, who of course are important, but my main family always come first. And then you guys were in that category, of course, because you're all wonderful. But then any haters or people who have anything like partially negative to say, they're like third tier and less. They don't really mean anything. They don't need to enter your space. They don't need to affect your happy zone. I think when you are a creative individual, it's so easy to let people into your little zone, and I know a lot of people who have let the negative people affect their content, and I want you guys to know that it's just so not worth it. If you're creative and you have a goal, just go for it. I'm now a part of the EA Creator Network, which is still crazy to me, and I spoke to someone in the team earlier, and it's so unreal that I get to know like the ins and outs of stuff before like the public, because I've worked really hard. So you guys can do that too. You're all wonderful, you're all really creative. I hope that my builds inspire you to potentially start a channel, or you know, carry on your channel or building journey in whatever way, because anything's possible. And when I started this, I certainly didn't think that it would happen for me. I didn't think that they would notice my content, but they did. And it's just been a very positive experience in terms of The Sims and EA in general. They've both been wonderful to me, and I've had a lot of luck with that. I wouldn't say luck necessarily, because I have worked really hard, but I just want you guys to know that anything's possible, and just don't give up on your content, because it's so worth it in the long run. But you know, there's always going to be ups and downs, and I definitely did have a lot of negativity, but you know, it's come full circle, and now good things are happening. So if you're a good person with good intentions and you're creative and original, then you've got nothing to worry about. Just let the haters hate. But I really hope you're enjoying the save file. I know that I haven't really uploaded family homes that much this week. I did post quite a lot of them last week, so I'm trying to balance it a bit more. I should probably do like more family homes, but you guys seem to prefer apartments, so I have done more apartments. But if you guys would like some family homes, maybe even some community lots, because honestly I haven't done a community lot in I don't even know how long, but I will be starting them of course for my save file. But I've been focusing mainly on residentials because I did have a massive break from building big builds because my computer was playing up a little bit. That's resolved now. Lord knows how. I don't know how I fixed it, but I'm not complaining. So we're in full swing build mode now, so that's always good. But I am going to end the voiceover by here for today, guys. I do apologise for the late upload. I just haven't had a second of quiet all day, so I do apologise, but I hope you guys understand, and I know you will because you're all wonderful. So I am going to end the voiceover. I'll be back tomorrow with a brand new speed build. I'm hopefully going to get a reel up at some point. I need to film a gender reveal for my Instagram, for my legacy family. We're on generation 12, which is still insane to me that we've got that far. It's taken 2 years, but we've got there. But yes, with that being said, I am going to end the voiceover for the third time saying it. I appreciate you all so very much. Like always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, share it with a friend, turn the notification bell on. Be sure to check out my most popular video on my channel now. That's a huge achievement for me. I just can't believe it. So anyone who has watched it, I appreciate you, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for a brand new speed build. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.